From a very early age, my parents talked about Tulsa. That was my birthplace. Being connected to a place like that always haunted my adolescence because I'm hearing stories about hundreds of people being massacred and an entire town destroyed. They somehow rebuilt it, and then it was destroyed again. And to have that cycle of destruction is like this, it's the story of being Black in America. As a child, to say, well, what really am I capable of? Will it be taken away from me because of systems of oppression and white supremacist violence? It's a kind of fear, but also just sadness and so much appreciation for the generations of Black folk who, just powered through. And one day I'll be testifying before U.S. Congress on the bill H.R. 40, the Commission to Study and Develop Reparations Proposals for African Americans Act. Originally, I was scheduled to be inside the Capitol, but because of COVID-19 and also the recent January 6th attack, the hearing is all virtual. But that doesn't take away from the significance of this hearing, and we're ready to move this forward. There's a lot of pressure to be a Black woman in this space, to be a younger person in this space, pushing the boundaries. So even the writing process it's like, how can I make a compelling argument? It's also a painful feeling to talk about your history, to talk about, even familial history that I don't even totally know myself. I know I'm a descendant of slaves, but I haven't been able to connect all the dots.
I want you to try to let go of the written word a little bit, to speak from your heart, because you know those words, Teresa, and they're your words. You wrote them wherever you have those notes. Don't let them be the blanket to your Linus, okay? Really trust, really trust that you know this stuff, and you do, Teresa.
There needs to be accountability. That's what I'm here to fight against. All systems of racism, all systems of oppression, and all systems of white supremacy. They don't belong in a place where we're claiming that, people should be free and have liberty, because you can't have liberty and be free with those types of dehumanizing systems. Sun is shining. It's hearing day. Grateful to be alive. Grateful to have this opportunity. Exciting stuff to come.
I'm delighted now to yield to our next witness. Ms. Heath is Assistant Research and Advocate with the U.S. Program of Human Rights Watch, the leading domestic research and advocacy on reparations and reparative justice, as well as human rights around the world. Welcome, and you're recognized for 5 minutes.
On behalf of Human Rights Watch, it is an honor to be here today. Thank you to the subcommittee for this opportunity to testify about this important piece of legislation. The U.S. has never fully or properly reckoned with the gross human rights violation of chattel slavery and the post-emancipation racist policies that continue to impact Black people in the U.S. today. If racial justice is ever to be achieved, repair needs to be a part of the equation. Congress should be asking how. How can we provide comprehensive repair for our grave and systemic failures connected to slavery, and what steps must we take to get there?
Thank you so very much for your testimony that is so provocative and well detailed. Thank you for being here this morning. We appreciate it very much.
Hi.
How are you?
Feeling Feeling relieved. We done went over the hurdle. So
You did it!
I know.
You did it! Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Mom. We're at a turning point in U.S. history right now that will chart our course for either destruction, further destruction, or for healing and repair. And I know what side I want to be